All right, welcome back to another exciting episode of Four Idiots Take on Shibuya, which is what we're just going to go with now, and hope that knows that a shirt doesn't leave us later. Although I guess changing a one number in the title is not such a big deal. But anyway, I'm turned down my... No, I'm not turning down my mic. I'm turning up the volume of the actual Switch. Because I guess somehow they made this game less loud. Yeah, you can't miss these dank tunes. They're so good. But also, in trying to make myself more audible, I think I'm gonna swing off my mic cover. Ooh, gross. I think I've made myself a little bit too audible, and I'm blowing out everyone's headphones when they're listening. Not on a speaker, so I'll try and fix that by moving back a little bit from the microphone. And just being a little bit more careful, because my main concern always is that I move slightly to the right, and then you can't hear me, right? I am less than a foot from my mic. And also it cuts out my fucking laughter all the time. Which, to be fair, my laugh is pretty loud sometimes. So, but anyway, I'll try to be more conscious, and I will try to let you hear these dank tunes. All right, so we're back. We're day 4. Hopefully soon, God willing, we will get out of this tutorial. Let's see if I can get some goddamn voices up in this shit. God damn it. Okay. So we made it to day 4. He did have a voice actor, okay. Yep, we sure did. Indeed. It's really bad when you can tell that we've clearly, we don't need me anymore, but I also want to make this video more accessible for people who don't speak Japanese, which I realized belatedly was possibly hindering people from my Fire Emblem playthrough. And you had to actually sit there and pay attention to it, as opposed to me, which I was blithely just not thinking. Like, oh wait, you can't just listen to it from the other room. Oh yeah. Dumbass, you're speaking in English. Anyway. Yeah, I want to keep it more accessible, but also it just makes me feel really bad about my voices. Anyway. Wait, what? Did you not get the memo? You see, the Reaper's game, it goes on for 7 days, a full week. You can talk a big game, sweetheart. And today marks day 4. Did you miss out? Sorry, I can't read. Why is my screen shaking? Like, am I kicking my desk? There cannot be an earthquake going on that long. Did you miss that big broadcast the other day? You know, the guy, his tits out and everything? I mean, how'd you miss that? Shit. Are? She says she did. Yeah, I did hear them say that, but I wasn't talking to you. All right. I didn't. She needs to sound more like a nerd, because she's a nerd. She embraces her nerdishness. That's fine. I didn't, nor did I ask you for an explanation. Ouch, that was frosty. So, how much do you know about the game? Very little. I met a so-called Reaper who gave a rather extensive exegesis. At which point my cognitive powers began to fail me. She doesn't say that. She didn't say they began to fail her. She's like, I gave up on trying to I gave up on it. Like, as though, like, I had better shit to do. I mean, you could interpret it either way. I'm giving her a little bit more of a benefit of the doubt. If she's gonna talk like an asshat like that, I'm gonna assume that she's at least got some smarts. And she's just like, yeah, I'm not listening to this anymore. Relatable. That's how you translate wakaru? Memo 参考になるわ。確かに。Yeah, okay, fair. That's how you translate wakaru. Wakaru. I was always like, just like struggling and going like, right? Which also works, but Japanese is not an easily translatable language. Bless you, localizers. Bless you all.
一昨日も何の因果だったのか。
'Twas not my only misfortune either.
大学が休みだから限定コラボの店を下調べして。
There I was, menu researched, order decided, shop location bookmarked. I'll just make her more my high-pitched girl voice and just try to make it a little bit twingy with the nerd.
コラボ開始に備え早々に帰宅し寝るはずが。
I had even vowed to retire from my dorm early lest I inadvertently oversleep.
大学生
何か
Sweet.
コラボ開始に備え早々に帰宅し寝るはずが。
Yeah, she doesn't, because dorms are actually not that common in Japan. They do exist, especially for people who come from like far away in the countryside to Tokyo or somewhere like that. They do exist. There are a couple of famous ones. There's a couple movies made about this famous one in Kyoto that's like a fucking dilapidated hobo house that the students love for some reason because it's little boys that live there. Of course it is. But typically speaking, especially if you're, it depends. It depends, especially like if you're going to like maybe a special college that's really far away from home. But you'd be surprised nowadays how many kids stay pretty close to home to go to university. And if you're going to school in Tokyo, like this girl is, here, it's very, very common. She says she's just going home. So the assumption is, and indeed with most people who live around Tokyo and go to school in Tokyo, that you just go home. You stay at home. One, it's way cheaper, even though it makes your commute a hellhole. And so she doesn't say dorm. She talks about at the very beginning of her monologue. Dialogue? She's talking to people, so I guess it's anyway. She says that it was a day off of school, but using the word college. Day off of college. I guess you didn't say that in English, but you just say day off of school, but day off of college. So she starts by saying it's university. So it's interesting how they played that there, because yeah, you wouldn't say it's a day off of college. You would just say it's a day off of classes. So you know what? Once again, pour one out here for the not pour one out. That's for someone who's dead, isn't it? Oh God, I'm sorry. I hope you're not all dead. Oh God, please. No. You raise a glass. No, is that also for someone who's dead? Shit. Just applaud for these mad localization lads and ladettes, because they did a mountain of a job. I love them. Anyway, that long cultural tangent aside, she doesn't say anything about living in a dorm. She might live in a dorm for all I know. She didn't say she did. But yeah. So, because that is not actually the most common practice in Japan. And even when you live in a dorm, it's often not actually on campus or even near campus. It might be a couple of train stops away. So, anyway. Is there any other kind?
Ah, そうなんだ
何か
And in Japanese, she just says, "What about it? What about it, bitches?" And no, not that I'm aware of.
中学生かと思った
No, she's not. Okay, she's older than us, but in Japanese, they say we thought she was a middle schooler. That girl can't be a middle schooler. She's clearly got funds. She clearly is old enough to be earning money and spending it, so she can't be a middle schooler.
お二人は雰囲気から察するに高校生
Ah, and she says, "Oh, you think based on your reaction, you thought I was a high school student? Interesting. Based on how your reactions just now, I presume you two to be younger than I." Wait, what?
お二人は雰囲気から察するに
Ah,
高校生
違う。See, I sound like a smarty. No, I wasn't paying attention. She's ignoring their reaction. She's saying, based on how your atmosphere, based on you feel. I'm presuming that you're high schoolers, which is a sick burn, really. I mean, God. I think it's a sick burn. Anyway. Based on your reactions just now, I presume you two to be younger than I. I'm reading that again because I read it so badly, but anyway.
一応
Yeah. Pretty sure.
なるほど。とはいえ気軽に接してください。
As I suspected, but let that not encumber our interactions, which is a thing because in Japan sometimes people get real hung up on who's older and who's younger and how you can talk to people who are older than you or younger than you and what have you, blah blah blah. Anyway, you can go to somewhere else for your goddamn Japanese cultural lesson.
わいはしがないレガストファンの一人。
She's not. Is she short? Is that it? Is that she's short? Yeah, like she didn't look short in the sprites. Anyway, for I am little more than a Lilliputian lover of Elistra. Again, I told you that they shorten shit left, right, and center in this country. Oh, that's really hard to say in English.
しがない友達様推しの一人ですゆえ。
A wretched reverer of his radiance, Lord I'm going with it.
友波様
From your pins?
やはり気になりましたか。こちらのお方です。
One and the same. A most astute observation, Lord Dindo.
リンドこれ
Doesn't he
南本さんに似てる
look exactly like Minamimoto? Even with the little fangs? Did you moonlight as a model?
やはりそうでしょう。似ていますね。
I see you too have noticed the striking similarities between them.
あの尊いお方は南本さんというのか。
But I wouldn't give to bask in his sublimity once more.
そういうことだったのね
I mean, I guess he's a pretty cool guy. Ooh.
次に南本様にお会いできる
Oh
のはい
God.
つですかね。
Speaking of, when might his lordship be returning? Yeah, well, I mean, she is a true otaku to the core. Bless her.
割とすぐじゃないかな
Hopefully sooner rather than later. with a stick.
この人大丈夫なのか
I know Canon thinks we could use the helm.
昨日カノンさんが言ってたみたいに
Is this girl really gonna do much for us? See, also listening to it and then trying to read it really throws me off. Because I keep wanting to. I don't know why I'm a bad translator. I hate translating, but I keep like getting distracted by what the Japanese says compared to what the English says, which throws me for a loop, kids. Anyway.
チームを弱くさせる方になるんじゃ
The only game she seems to care about is on her phone.
ああゲーム再開
This sucks.
そんなにひどいことはされないだろうけど
I mean, I doubt she'll drag us down to last place. We did that to ourselves already.
罰って一体何なんだ
I don't want to think about what'll happen to us if she does.
お今日の通知が来たおお
What the? Hi there. Okay. Oh, God damn it. I had his voice really good in the beginning. Yo, what's going on, wicked twisters?
ルイの
You're that guy. I mean, he definitely is that guy.
ススキチだよ覚えてんだろ
I got a name, you know, don't you remember?
覚えてるよ忘れにくい雰囲気だし
No, we do. Hard to forget after you shouted it in our ears.
まあ聞けや
Yeah, I like your sense of humor, bro.
お前らちっと俺のゲームに付き合え
I like it so much I'm gonna let you discs play a little game with me.
鈴吉さんのゲーム
And what exactly would that game entail?
お前らが俺の出すミッションを解いて
It's easy. I give you a mission, you complete it. See? Easy.
俺を満足させられたら
And if you really impress me.
お前ら
Oh
に
God.
ポイントを分けてや
Oh
る
God. Oh my God. Why are there so many criminals in this game? Why are there so many sex criminals in this game? I mean, Shibuya, to be fair. Okay, yep, okay. Asked and answered. Then I'll give you some of our points, free of charge. What was his voice? I had a really good voice for him. That's not it.
なんで
You don't want to know. Just like that? Why not?
新しい奴らと遊びたいんだよ。俺はよ。
Your frontier disc, you got nothing but potential.
そこのジョーちゃんも昨日入った新顔だろ
When that goes for you too, little dirt. I skipped a gear. Got too hung up on the idea of girl bro. Oh, and that goes for you too, little girl bro.
はいどうも
Much obliged.
お前らの実力ってのを見せてくれや
I want to see what sort of move you'll make with a little incentive.
ポイント分けるってどのくらい
Okay, but how big of an incentive we talking here?
よしよし、興味が出てきたな。
Oh, it sounds like you're ready to play.
うちがトップをキープできる分
Now I've got to make sure our team stays on
だけ
top.
残しゃあとはくれてやんよ
So I'll set aside some points for us, but the rest of yours for the taking.
十分だろ今週の再開は余裕で変わるぜ
What do you say? I ought to at least keep you out of last place for this week, eh? This man, I mean, his voice is getting worse, but I mean, look at him. This man has abused steroids to his own detriment.
どう思うリンド
What do you think, Din dude?
言っとくが、お前らはダントツの最下位だぜ。
And let me remind you that you're in dead last.
ググー
今日はもう4日目他とはかなり差が開いてる
Think about it. The week's already half over, and you're really getting swept.
だけどちょっとうちから持っていきゃ
But with a little help from the room bringers, who knows?
トップだって狙える可能性が出てくるぜ
You might even manage to gain a tempo or two and shoot to the top.
トッ
It's a long way to go.
悪くねえ話だろ。
No venture, no gains, brah.
プでもなんでススキッチがそんなことできんの
Sure, but who says you can just give us points like that?
ゲームのルールは前回トップのルーインが握ってんだよ。
Ah, it's one of the privileges me and the gang get for winning the last game.
え何それ
You get to do whatever you want?
つまり俺たちはお前らより自由が利くんだ。
To the victor goes the spoils, including the right to rewrite the rules.
いやーそれはなくね
So you're basically saying we don't have a choice here.
さあさあツイスターズ。
俺に付き合うか
I ain't saying it, just strongly implying it. So, what'll it be?
怪しいけどやってみる
I don't know, it sounds fishy, but, what do you think?
まあポイントが入るなら
I mean, if it'll give us a leg up.
オッケー。へい。
Alright, that's a sound. Bada boom!
お
So,
前らの今日のミッションはノイズ退治だ。
alright, that's not okay. Well, see where this goes. I've got this buddy Dyoji, an upstanding guy, a Dyoji of all trades, if you will.
便利屋領事こいつに取り付いたノイズを払
Oh,
え
okay, they just flipped it. Yeah, I figured that's really okay. The thing is, he's developed a bit of a noise problem. It's really a hindering his game with the ladies, so I need you to erase him for him.
便利屋領事
How are we supposed to do that? He just asked about the guy. He's not that stupid in Japanese. Like, you killed the noise, dude. Come on.
まずはセンター街の路地裏で領事の射程を探してみな。
Yeah, and he just says how to find him. He asks who he's talking about, and he says how to find him. It's like, he's not that dumb. You murder him. You take your gun and you murder it. That ain't my disc to flip, bro. Look for his little helper on Center Street.
黒と白をひっくり返せ
うまく
Dig a
石を進めろよ。
Sorry. Take a scan around the board and see what he come up with. Well, your move, White. Bye, losers.
ルーインの
Oh, hey. Ruin bringer trash, fresh from the heat.
南さん、おはようございます。
Hey, Mina man. We were just talking about you. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need to read that. You got the idea.
今日はスス吉のゲームに乗る感じで。
So apparently Suzuki has a different game for us to play.
ポイントがもらえるって話みたいで。
He said it'll learn us a lot of points, so... Bitches, I'm gonna... He is gonna slap you so hard. Heh.
ゼプトグラムどもに釣られて姿を現すか
Are these zeptograms the one that'll finally bring you out of hiding?
様子を見させてもらおうじゃねえか
Guess I'll just have to wait and see. I guess I'm okay with this, actually. Whatever. Okay. That's right, I was waiting for him to read it. Oops. I get we're looking for Doji's little helper, but who the heck is Doji? How should I know? I haven't the faintest idea myself. I mean, he's a friend of Sasuke's. We know that much. Which means we're looking for the helper of a friend of some guy we kind of know. And now I have a headache. Wonderful. I guess it is a little hard to follow. Not really. The cast of characters is expanding too rapidly to stay abreast. There, that's her voice. There's her voice. Okay, that's it. Guess I'll have to do some digging if I want to know who's who. At least when meeting lots of new people. Doji's supposed to be a doji of all trades, right? You say that like it means something. Like, maybe some sort of handyman? Man, I'm dying to meet this guy. Well, that makes one of us. Because you're just a spoil sport. You're just a spoil sport. Alright. Admire your social network! They're not as snarky in these menus, but I like useful items. I like powerful skills. I like strengthening bonds. Yay, I got friendship! Friendship is magic and exchangeable in small denominations. Oh my god. I'm already 20 minutes into this thing and I haven't even started playing it yet. Hey, give me friendship. Hey, friendship! Yes! One of my favorite voices to do. Somehow he got younger. He didn't get older, he got younger because character designs have been getting younger and younger. Oh god, I'm gonna depress myself. Let's not go too far down that path.
Lindo.
Hey, check it out, dude, it's the prince. I didn't think we'd see him again so soon. Oh, what's he doing? Can we scan him? Can we scan him, please? Please, 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 please? I admit it hadn't occurred to me to read the thoughts of celebrities. Kinda feels like a violation of privacy. It's okay when we do it to normal people. When it's a celebrity, though, back off. Glad I'm not the one getting read. It'd be a whole lot of nothing and emo. Yay, he's in my social network. Where's Mark Zuckerberg? That's not even a good joke. Oh, I had to scan his mind. I can't talk to him. Sebastian! I remember most of the ingredients, but something's still missing. What could it be? Think, self. What? Think about how eating it made you feel. He's turning into Julia Child. He's a little bit too much into Julia Child here. I need to stop that guy. Oh my god, Sebastian! Sebastian! Prince times Sebastian fanfic, when? The broth was just like Sebastian used to make. I've tried making it myself, but it never turns out quite right. To think I may never enjoy that incredible ramen again. It's like my life has lost all meaning. Ugh. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Aren't you guys even a little bit curious about this? I read his mind. You need to smack him a few times and make him remember his long lost love of ramen and Sebastian. I mean, this is the prince. Oh, okay. He's just continuing. Okay. I mean, this is the prince we're talking about. He's like the foodie king. A prince and a king all at once? If he's this obsessed with some soup, it's gotta be amazing. I think it's more of the love story than the actual flavor of the soup. It's beautiful. Beautiful. It was the best ramen in his memories, and he can never find it again because it wasn't actually the ramen. It was the company he kept while he ate it. Oh! I amused myself. I'm gonna try jogging his memory. You sure that's a good idea? Like, are you certified in that shit? What about the side effects? Oh, like, what if you give him a hemorrhage of his butt? It can't hurt, dude. Yeah, it can't hurt, right? Come on, dude, it'll be fun. I'm just psychologically manipulating somebody. It's fine, don't worry about it. Will it, though? I won't stop you, I guess. Sweet, alright. So to start, I just have to imagine this totally rad ramen. Just like the kind Sebastian used to make. Whatever that means. Alright. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. That one was easy. That one was easy. Yeah, the game knows I'm streaming. Alright, let's get this memory of soup. Sebastian. No matter how many times I have this soup, I never tire of it. Truly is perfect. The broth uses a whole chicken as well as a hint of pork bone. How do you have a hint of pork bone? I don't even know. Sardines and seaweed add some depth, but the real star is the love the chef pours into every bowl. Fucking called it. I fucking called it. Rewind the video. You all thought I was just being dumb and melodramatic. I fucking called it. Anyway. What's this? It's as if a fog enshrouding my memories has begun to lift. Sebastian! Seaweed and sardines in the broth add depth of flavor. But most importantly... love! Y'all think I'm just being a freak. I didn't do it this. Love! That's what I was missing. Of course, the soup wouldn't taste right without love! Forgive me, Sebastian! Oh. As people just walk by. Oh my god. It seems I forgot the most crucial ingredient of them all. Damn, that's some real passion for food right there. I thought his whole shtick was dispassion. Yeah, that just goes to tell you, man, all that emo bullshit, it's not actually cool. The real cool people love shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I'm behind that. Indeed, although one must admit the uncharacteristic enthusiasm is endearing. Yeah. You know, I feel like I did something good just now. Yeah. You know what, I do more. Who else needs help? Right to the rescue! Random acts of kindness are gonna have to wait. We've got a mission to complete. But look at him smiling. Look at him smiling. He's happy. He's happy his boyfriend is having a good time. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Right, yeah, my guy. And he reins it in. And he reins it in as necessary. See, the couples counseling works. I got $10. Thanks. And I got friendship points. Which is really way better than $10, surely. Anyway, are we hungry? Should we buy food? Let's hear. Shall we buy food? Do I have not a whole... That's... Look at this man. Holy mother of God. Master. Yabai. That is the gayest, like, meat daddy I've ever seen in my life. What the hell is going on? Do we like a churrasco? I don't have that much money, guys. Like a churrasco? Yeah. Yeah. You don't! Because you're a goddamn Philistine. There you go. You get the expensive. How about a chicken? You would like a chicken? You're... Beef. Beef only, huh? Alright. Is that good? Do you like that? Is that a good? Okay, no, I knew that wasn't quite right. I knew that wasn't quite right. She wasn't quite at the level. Yeah, baby.
いただきます。
いただきまする。
これうまっ。
Oh boy. Better wait till you're hungry again. You can't force another meat bite down. Alright. Alright. Actually, that's 30 minutes, and I'm gonna try and keep these shorter. So basically, that was a whole episode of motherfucking Exposition, and then me cackling about Prince Sebastian fanfic. I didn't even have to write. It was right there. So that'll be that episode. Tune in next time when we actually do a thing. But before we do a thing, I will murder some things so that I can earn some money, so that I can buy more meat at a later date, or clothes. Really, I've got like one hat to my name. Who am I? Who am I? What am I doing? Anyway, all right. Bye bye for now.